Children, let us today learn about a very important topic which is very relevant to the present pandemic situation. All right. Today, let us start a new chapter, that is diseases. Right. Now, see, a disease is a condition in which our body or a part of our body, does not function properly. Okay, so we are said to be diseased when our body does not function properly. Okay, now there are different symptoms of a diseased person, like the person may have, a body which hurts, right? Or a person may have headache, or maybe he or she has a fever, right? Or sometimes a person coughs, has a running nose, and so on. So these are certain symptoms of a diseased person. Now, see, when a person is having some disease, or he or she is not well, then maybe his or her some parts of his or her body, or maybe an organ is not functioning properly, or maybe an organ system, or maybe several organ systems are not functioning properly. Okay, this is what happens because our body is made up of organs and organ systems. Okay. Now see, diseases can be classified into, two broad groups or classes. All right. One of them is the non-communicable or non-contagious or deficiency diseases. All right. And the second one is the communicable or the contagious diseases. All right. Now, amongst the non-communicable or deficiency diseases, we have goiter, right, which occurs because of deficiency of a mineral called iodine, right? There's another disease, rickets, which occurs when there's deficiency of vitamin D, right? So we should have a proper diet with all the nutrients, because if some of the nutrients are not found in the right amount in our food, then we may suffer from certain diseases. All right. And the communicable diseases are those diseases like cholera, typhoid, or the present COVID-19. All these diseases, they are caused by microorganisms like you have certain bacteria, certain viruses, certain protozoa, right, or certain fungi also. So these diseases, they can be transmitted from one person to another, right? So that is why we should be very careful. All right. On my screen, you can see an image which says no handshake. Okay, so this is to symbolize that if we don't want communicable diseases to affect us, all right, we have to be careful, and we should be keeping away from the sources which may cause these diseases, right? So now during this situation of COVID-19, we know that we should not shake hands with others, we should sanitize ourselves very often, right? So these will prevent these kind of communicable diseases.